Listen, man, I be doing these videos and my lips be super dry. Listen, fitness for longevity, I'm just checking in with you. Always remember to train for life and train accordingly. I just really wanted to share one of my breakfast ideas with you guys today. Keep it really simple. You know, I want to mix it up. I want to show the whole process, you know what I mean? Not just the workouts, but what it is that I'm doing, you know, outside of that as far as in the kitchen in order to get myself to the point that I am now. Like I said, if you've been following me, I mean, I've lost almost a little bit over 50 pounds now because I'm at 194. And initially, before I actually decided that I wanted to really lose weight and lean out, I was probably about 245, all right? Brother only about 5'9", so go figure. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's about finding a lifestyle that is sustainable, something that you can hold on to for as long as possible. So for me, I really keep the intake thing, not to say simple, but it is simple, to be honest, in comparison to all these different options that's out here that can really complicate things, right? My overall objective is just to keep it as wholesome as possible, trying to avoid all of the junk food out, all of the refrigerated box food, right? We just want to keep it as wholesome as possible, right? That's the overall objective, right? Less processed food. So this morning, really simple. My wife has a habit of what she does. She'll boil a whole bunch of eggs, right? Because we'll wake up between me and my daughters. We can get up, we can crack them. It's real convenient for us, right? So I'm doing 4 eggs today. I try to show my eggs here. I'm doing 4 eggs. I'm going to do 4 with yolk and 2. I'm going to do 2 with yolk and 2 without. I feel like the yolk, not feel like, but the yolk is very high in cholesterol. But then again, there's a lot of health benefits to yolk. I definitely know vitamin D is one, right? So you do your research out there and figure that out. But there's definitely benefits to your yolk. So you don't want to completely, you know, extract the yolk from your eggs, all right? Then I'm going to also do some oats. Oats would be my carbs. The eggs would be my protein, right? Oats are also high in fiber. We know that for a fact. So I'm doing the quick 1-minute oats. And what I do for my oats, when I sweeten it, I use, my wife been using agave. Normally I use honey, but she'll be using the agave. The agave is fine. Claim that the agave is a little bit healthier, so we'll go that route. For me, man, listen, I don't really, again, I keep it simple. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I wasn't able to complete my schooling, but I just learned so much while I was doing my dietetic courses. You know what I mean? It really, really, really woke me up in regards to more the science of food, you know what I mean? How food affects me and how it affects everyone in a different way, you know, because we're all genetically different, you know? So keep that in mind. So for me, what I got is, to begin with, so I got the oats. I'm gonna sweeten it with the agave and some water. I got my eggs. Obviously I put a little salt and a little pepper on my eggs. I gotta season my eggs, man. No extremes here. And then what I'll do with those, I'll eat those 2. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna obviously need a healthy snack. Probably won't get to another meal. I haven't mapped out my lunches yet, but I know I won't get to another meal until probably about the next 3 or 4 hours because I got my clients to train and I'll be on the move and I got to train myself. So I'll also bring a healthy snack. So I'm going to do the choice of snack today is watermelon. So I have a watermelon with me as well, right? That way, because a lot of people tend to go too much gas in between your meal, man. You're waiting too long to eat, right? So what that's doing is just you can't maintain a healthy metabolism if there's so much space in between your meals. I mean, I meet clients and I know people that's only eat once a day. And that first meal, that won't come until about 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, so they'll wake up, drink 2, 3, 4 cups of coffee and not eat until 2, 3. Like, it's crazy, man. The kind of things that people actually think is logical because you're trying to avoid eating because now food is the enemy, right? So please don't do that, people. I also got my fluids, right? Sometimes I sweat so much, man, and I know I'm gonna need a little bit more than just water. So I got my vitamin water on deck, right? So I can replenish my electrolytes, right? So I'll get too low. So I got the water bottles, I got my vitamin water, I got my oats, I'm gonna do the eggs, right? And my healthy snack. And that's just an example of pretty much breakfast all the way up to probably noon, lunchtime, and then like I said, I'll figure out lunch. But keep it simple, man. Make sure it's something that you can definitely maintain as long as possible. And again, I'll definitely do some lunch next time, and I'll do a dinner idea, and just keep it going, all right? Keep it moving, all right? Fitness for longevity, I'm just checking in with you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, all right? Be blessed. Peace.